We have an update on the Mitch Marner injury, as well as Nathan Mackinnon is on a rampage, and I'll break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Patrick HQ. But before we get into it, just want to say if you're one of the thousands of people watching this that aren't subscribed, make sure down below and subscribe to the channel. We'll be here every day bringing you daily NHL updates. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, which is Mackinnon is on a rampage. And yes, if you're an NHL fan, you have been tuned in to Nathan Mackinnon, but I feel like nobody is talking about how good that Nathan Mackinnon is playing right now. And if we take a look at his stats so far this season, I mean, he's got 115 points in 67 games. That is a career high in points for Nate Mack. I mean, 42 goals, 73 assists. This guy is dominating the league right now. He's playing so well for the Colorado Avalanche. And if we just take a look, he is currently leading the league in points with 115, which is crazy. In only 67 games, he has 115 points. And if we take a look, he's also in fourth for goals with 42. Obviously, Austin Matthews is leading the league in goals right now. That dude's on a rampage. But Nate Mack is putting up some great numbers here. I mean, he just finished last season with 42 goals. In 67 games, he already has 42, potential to break that from last year as well. And also, he is now in second for assists, right behind Connor McDavid with 73. And I mean, this guy is just playing phenomenal hockey for this Colorado Avalanche team, and leading them to the second in the West, I believe fifth in the league. They're currently right now sitting on a 42-20 record with 89 points. I mean, this team is looking phenomenal with the acquisition of Casey Middlestat here at the deadline. I think this team is really going to skyrocket here, and obviously Nate Mack is leading the charge here in Colorado. And like I said earlier, I really do think that nobody's really talking about this. This guy's putting up his career high in points this year, and he still has a handful of games here remaining to potentially hit the 130 point mark. I don't think that's too crazy to think that he could hit that. I think, a point per game from now on, he could easily hit that. He could even go over that, in my opinion. I mean, this guy is just playing phenomenal hockey. Obviously, if you've been watching Nate Mack for a long time, this guy has such high hockey IQ. He's such a great playmaker. He has that wrist shot that is lethal, that he can bury shots in the back of the net with ease. And I mean, I think this Colorado team is looking really good right now, and they're shaping up to be cup contenders with Nate Mack leading the team in everything right now. I think this guy is just a phenomenal player, a once in a lifetime type of player here for the Colorado Avalanche. And I really do think that they're going to capitalize again with this year to make a deep playoff run and potentially win another Stanley Cup. And I mean, this is just great for this organization, great for this guy that he's putting up such great numbers this year. And I don't think it's too far out of the realm of possibility to maybe see him crack the 50 goal mark this season at 42 right now with a handful of games remaining. What is it, like 10, 13 games remaining maybe? You can quote me if I'm wrong there. But, I mean, he has easily potential to break 50, and hit 130 points. I think that isn't out of the realm of possibility. But, I mean, this guy's on a tear. He's on a rampage, playing phenomenal hockey right now. And I think, the sky's the limit for this guy for the end of the season. I think this point total is going to end up, and I really do think that he will end the season leading the league in points, which would be great to see Nate Mack be at the top of the leaderboard here with his career high in points. I think this is just so great for this organization, so great for this guy that he's just having such a phenomenal year for them. And I really hope if he can stay healthy that he will crack this 130 point mark. I would love to see that. But we're going to get into the second topic of the video today, which is Marner injury revealed. And if we take a look here, this is according to TSN hockey insider Darren Dreger. The Toronto Maple Leafs star forward sustained a high ankle sprain. And if you're a Leaf fan, you don't want to hear the word high ankle sprain because we've seen this a couple times here this season. But if we take a look, it says normally that's problematic. The Toronto Maple Leafs believe it's very minor. This is what Darren Dreger said. He said they've got a second opinion to make sure it's being managed correctly. He hasn't been on the ice this week, so I don't suspect he'll be ready to go Saturday, but it's possible they're not ruling him out. but they do want to make sure that they do take the time necessary to make sure that he gets the treatment he needs, which is great to hear, obviously. And if we take a look here, like I said, this is not the first time we've seen this season. Obviously, Timothy Liljegren, Joseph Woll both suffered from high ankle injuries during this season that kept them out for months. But as Darren Dreger pointed out, this appears to be a mild case, so hopefully that won't be the case for Mitch Marner here. And if we take a look at Mitch Marner's stats so far this season, I mean, having a great season here for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 76 points in 62 games, 25 goals, 51 assists. And, I mean, this is a big blow to take if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, this is one of your top 4 guys here on the team, having a great season, a great defensive forward, two-way guy, 200-foot player, and now being out with the high ankle injury, it really sucks to see because, I mean, this guy was having such a phenomenal year for this team, was a big piece, played a crucial role, in this team this year to get them to the point where they're at right now. And now with him out, they kind of got to find a way to, string along a few wins, which I believe they will while he's out. But hopefully he will be back and ready to go for the playoffs. I think he'll be back before. I think he'll play more regular season games before, the playoffs do come along. They do say it's a mild case here, so this could be, a week-to-week injury, a day-to-day injury. We don't really know the status of that right now, but as we've seen in the past, we have seen Joseph Woll go down for quite some time. We have seen Timothy Liljegren go out for quite some time, so hopefully that isn't the case here, and hopefully Mitch Marner gets back on the ice soon as possible, so he can get back out there playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs. But like I said, this is a big blow for this team to take right now. We really do hope it is not a serious injury here and that he fully recovers from this and gets back to playing very soon. It just, like I said, it really sucks for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, one of their top guys is going down with injury, but we do hope that he makes a speedy recovery and gets back on the ice here because, he's such a crucial player to this team, and having him in the lineup is really going to help you, going down the stretch here into the latter half of the season, while you're trying to get a few points to try to get your playoff seeding up a little tiny bit. I think that they do have a great roster right now. With him out, I think they will be able to string, a few wins together here down the stretch. But hopefully he's back soon. This could be something we see him back next week. We could see him practicing over this weekend. And if he's feeling right, he could hop back on the ice, get in practice, maybe even get into a game here. But you don't want to rush him back too soon. Either you don't want to re-aggravate this injury going into the playoffs. You kind of want to have this guy fully healthy before you get him back out there and into, an NHL game. But I want to hear from you guys down below in the comment section. What do you think about this Mitch Marner injury, and what do you think that they're going to do in the meantime while he's out? Like I said, from everyone here at Patrick HQ channel, really wish Mitch Marner a speedy recovery. I hope he gets back to playing really soon because I love watching that guy. I mean, he's such a fun player to watch. Great defensive player. He takes pride in his defensive game, and he's such a great playmaker as well. And, I really want to see him back out there on the ice for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Well, like I said, let me know down below what you think that they will do in the meantime while he is out. Let me know down below. But we're going to get into everybody's favorite topic here, which is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Brian. He says, so happy for Bobby. He works his heart out, and that is what we need. And, of course, he is talking about the Bobby McMann contract that did come out yesterday. Obviously, this is a great contract for this guy. I love Bobby McMann. Worked his way up all the way from the East Coast League through the AHL and into the NHL as maybe a full-time NHLer right now. Was it like a 1.7 a year contract, 1.3 a year contract, something like that? I think that's a great contract for this guy. Like Brian said here in this comment, he wears his heart on his sleeve. He's going to put it all out on the line for your team every night, and that's the type of guy you need on your team. And I'm so happy for Bobby McMann to get to this point where he is right now, to be $1 million man. He just shows the work ethic that he has to get here and stay here. And now he's on a contract for the next 2 years, where he's really going to impact his bottom six for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sorry, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're on the road for 3,500 subscribers here on the channel. So if you're not subscribed, you enjoy hockey just like all of us, make sure down below hit that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the NHL and you want to check check out that Bobby McMahon video we did talking about his contract. It'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC. Keep your stick on the ice.